Les loved to look at the river, whether it was flowing or frozen. Sometimes we met at Hugo Dock. Every winter we'd meet for a skate and a paddle. Well, once in December, but usually we'd canoe in summer. Les loved the Winnipeg winters.
Skating around the Easter altar on April Fool's Day on the Assiniboine River. Woohoo!
We joked about our skating club. Les often painted scenes of rivers and skaters. Les loved to ride bike and explore with his friend Stan.
Hey guys.
We're going to go by Tim and Di's apartment, I think.
Where is it?
Just past, yeah, the big one up ahead, just past.
Further up on the left, following the present. I right to the left, 55 half hour.
So, Dad, how old are you going to be in the year 2000?
50. Which means my life will just be halfway there. I'll just be half starting, half over.
Halfway
go.
to death?
Halfway to death. I'm wearing the Happy Paddling Beaver Canoe. When you wear Beaver Canoe, you wear the wilderness.
Randy was wearing all red and black today. She even color coordinated.
Also, I've got
bracelet.
the red one. Don't I have the red one on too? This is also Beaver Canoe.
Oh, great.
I'm Beaver Canoe.
I'm proud of you. And
Oh, it's
dig
pie
into the
time. We have
pie.
to get on the camera again because we're eating pie.
The Collective Brants reviews the latest in pie.
Are you looking at texture stuff? Is this Naked Lloyd or what is this over here?
Great. Why is that a Florida hit?
It's bought in Florida.
Oh, okay.
Because the first day I was in the hot weather there, we were at SeaWorld. Got to SeaWorld. It was like 90 degrees and I was dying. I always get a headache from sun, right? So I just went in the store and I bought these things for the kids, and then I just immediately saw this hat there and immediately bought a hat, and then I was okay for the rest of the day. As long as I was wearing a hat. So then I wore it the next few days at Disney.
The only time we canoed in January.
They let her go. Yeah. They're drowning. Well, that was fun. Aren't you afraid the canoe might break if it's frozen and goes down the hole? Yeah, kind of. Well, anyways, what's next? Whoa!
Always fun to have my brother in the boat. Les loved the annual showcase of warming huts and really enjoyed checking out the sights. A bridge with a view, and a sofa, too. Les often skated with his friend Stan, and one Louis Riel day we skated with visiting cousins. We pictured ourselves as kings on the water at the forks of the city. Les liked to pose and create memories. We paddled down the Red River a few times. Les and another artist mounted an exhibit firmly based in natural settings. Les was happy to catch a big one while fishing with friend Mark. We canoed together from Selkirk through the mouth of the Red River along the lake shore to Patricia Beach. This wild beach meant so much to Les. I began tagging along with him and his family and friends beginning in the late 1970s. Our adventures and beach get-togethers were days of pure poetry. And Les had stories, always tales to tell. These were family days, good fun with friends, and sometimes we stayed until very late, and even overnight. If the weather was too wild and the beach too windy, we would find shelter behind the dunes. We brought many different groups of friends to Patricia. Les always loved the water and never failed to go in for one more swim. We aged into our routines, and every beach trip had to include a game.
Okay. So great to be here.
Les will always be here, a part of this peaceful place. And Les loved Lake Winnipeg. It was part of our family. So I wanted to be married on its shores, and he had to be part of the festivities. With his daughters, he celebrated and mocked us posers. Les hiked to Elk Island. Further north, on the east side of the lake, was the tiny settlement of Loon Straits. Our family lived there in the early 60s, and it gave us a love of lake life. Winter traveling included small planes to land on the frozen lakes and bombardiers to cross the ice. In Grand Rapids, our family grew and enjoyed our environment. Our parents were missionaries, but we had a healthy exposure to local life. Dad steered us home. Thanks, Les, for many happy water memories. And thanks to Patrick Friesen for this poem.